In the previous podcast, we discussed tree removal cycles and replacement planning, and how arborists manage the life cycle of trees over time. Today we're going to step back and look at the bigger picture. Urban forest sustainability. Because all of the practices we've covered, planting, pruning, soil management, risk assessment, are part of something larger. A long-term system. Sustainability in urban forestry means maintaining a healthy, functional, and resilient tree population over time. Not just for today, but for decades into the future. Let's start with a key concept. Time. Urban forests operate on long time scales. A tree planted today may take 20, 30, or even 50 years to reach maturity. This means that decisions made now will affect future generations. Sustainability requires thinking beyond short-term results. Now let's talk about resilience. A sustainable urban forest is resilient. It can withstand stress, adapt to changing conditions, and recover from disturbances. Resilience is influenced by several factors. Species diversity is one of the most important. A diverse forest is less vulnerable to pests and diseases. If one species is affected, others can continue to provide benefits. Age diversity is also critical. A balanced age distribution ensures that canopy is maintained as older trees decline and new trees grow. Now let's consider environmental conditions. Urban environments are constantly changing. Climate change is increasing temperatures, altering precipitation patterns, and introducing new stressors. Urban forests must be able to adapt. This may involve selecting species that are more tolerant of heat and drought. It may also involve adjusting management practices. Now let's talk about resource management. Sustainability requires efficient use of resources. This includes water, labor, and funding. Urban forestry programs must balance costs with long-term benefits. Investing in proper planting and maintenance reduces future costs. Now let's consider ecosystem services. As we discussed earlier, urban trees provide many benefits. These include cooling, air quality improvement, stormwater management, and carbon storage. A sustainable urban forest maintains these services over time. Now let's talk about monitoring and evaluation. Sustainability requires ongoing assessment. Arborists must track tree health, canopy cover, and population trends. This helps identify problems and guide future actions. Now let's consider community involvement. Urban forests exist within communities. Public support is essential. Engaging residents in planting, care, and decision-making helps sustain the urban forest. Now let's connect this to policy. Policies and planning frameworks support sustainability. They ensure that trees are considered in development and land use decisions. Now let's bring all of this together. Sustainability is not one action. It is the result of many coordinated efforts. Planting, preservation, risk management, and planning all contribute. For the ISA Urban Forest Professional Exam, focus on sustainability concepts. You should understand the importance of long-term planning, the role of diversity and resilience, how climate affects urban forests, and how management practices support sustainability. Questions may involve identifying strategies that support long-term forest health. Urban forest sustainability is about stewardship. It is about caring for a living system over time. And it is about ensuring that future generations inherit a healthy and functional urban forest. In the next podcast, we'll conclude this section by bringing together the key concepts of arboricultural practices and how they support the overall goals of urban forest management. You've been listening to the Arborist-podcast. Our goal is to grow our collective knowledge, one domain at a time. If you enjoyed the podcast, please like, share, and subscribe to help us keep this momentum. Until next time, let's keep growing this community together.